see the screen?
We can't see you, but we can see your shared screen.
You can see the shared screen. Okay, that's what I want you to see, please. Yes. So sorry for the break in communication. Okay, so an event, like I said, is a planned public or social occasion. Please, emphasis on planned. And that is to make you understand that as an event planner, you are an intentional person. You are not somebody that just does things anyhow, because your client has already planned their occasion. They have planned their event, and they expect that the outcome should be one that will give them joy at the end of the day. And you too, as an event planner, you are happy with the outcome. So it can also be defined as a public assembly for the purpose of celebration, education, marketing, or for reunions. Now, events can be classified on the basis of their size, types, and context. We have different sizes of events. You can have events for 2 people. Anything that has brought one person and another person together can be an event. We can have, and it's for a purpose. Like now, maybe Valentine's Day, like dates, is an event. People actually plan dates. Event planners plan dates, from my experience. You can also have event size for 100, 200, 1,000 people, even sizes that can take a whole stadium. So events can be classified by size, type, and context. Context in this sense means the theme. What kind of event are we actually doing? I hope we can get that. Also, I want to ask you, why do you actually want to become an event planner? Why do you actually want to become an event planner? I'm sure you like I said, you must have a passion. Sometimes you just see yourself that, I wish I can do this. But there are actually certain qualities that you should have in you, or maybe you see yourself exhibiting. Now you have to be very creative. Well, I may not say very, but you should be creative, because with time, your creativity grows. You become very inventive. So I'm sure you are creative. I'm sure you have you're an embodiment of vision. You kind of have a vision of what you want things to be like at the end of the day. You are skillful, you are talented, then you are very organized. You know, when you see very organized people, they don't like when things are shabby. They don't like when things are just anyhow. So if you have this quality of being organized, I'm sure you will do well as an event planner. Also, you love to see positive results in your idea conceptualization to reality. That is when you have a vision, your vision becomes, you like to see when it comes out very positive from the concept to reality. So this is one of the reasons, or these are reasons why you want to become an event planner. Also, I'm sure you want to know from everything I've said, what are the benefits of being an event planner? What are the benefits of being an event planner? Now, you become your own boss. I'm sure everybody likes that part. You decide when you wake up and when you go to sleep. Now, because you are just in a world of your own, you can get your own financial independence. Secondly, you can build wealth and income for yourself. In as much as you start small, I'm telling you that you can actually build an empire for yourself with this business. It's no jokes, it's no lies. You can build wealth for yourself. Never forget the days of little beginnings. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Also, you have opportunities, new opportunities to work and bond with new teams, with people as an event planner. You know, when you just sit on your own, you don't know what is going on in the other camp. But with the profession or the career of event planning, you're able to build new opportunities, you're able to build new networks. You're also able to see new trends. you begin to think globally, because you see that this business cuts across different continents, different parts of the world. So you begin to see things that are happening in other places. Also, you learn new things and you are able to plan high-level events. You never can tell where this business will take you to. As an individual, this business has made me meet different kind of people in the process of doing event. Naturally, I'm not really someone that is so outgoing, but because of this business, I have been able to go to places that I've never really thought of entering. It makes you travel. It makes you see life in different perspectives. But the most important thing why I am even speaking to you today is because I want you to be able to build wealth and income for yourself. I want you to become your own boss. Now, the skills that you need as an event planner. The skills that you need as an event planner. What are the skills you need to execute the event planning business? Now, you need organizational skills. You need communication skills. You should be able to speak and organize yourself when you have to meet with your clients. Ability to communicate is very important. It's not when your client gives you a job to do, you don't pick calls, you don't respond to calls. They send you message on WhatsApp, you don't respond. That is poor communication. At the end of the day, you make your client look at you as incompetent. Now, also, you should be able to develop good networks. You should be able to put yourself to other people. Don't be somebody that just wants to be on his own. You can't succeed like that in this business. Event planning business needs people that are network savvy. You should be able to identify with different people. If not, you can't really do this business. If you are the kind of person that says, I like to be on my own, I'm sorry, you can't do this business. You should be able to develop networks. You should be able to speak to people, introduce your business to them. Also, you should have basic understanding of events, which is actually what we are doing now. You should be able to have basic understanding of the event world, in the sense that I have made it to understand that events are actually planned. So when a client comes to me that they have an event, let's take, for instance, let's say a naming ceremony now. You should be able to understand that the purpose of this event is to eventually name a child and make the people happy at the end of the day. So people are going to come around, people are going to be part of the event. There should be a good flow of the event. Everything should be put in place. And at the end of the day, everybody is happy. So you should be able to understand events and also understand the kind of event. Also, you should be able to have a good client-first approach. Your client comes first. In the event business, your client comes first. I know there are times you want to claim your rights, but in business, customer is key. Your client comes first in the event planning business. So everything to please your client is what you are looking for, because they are the ones that are giving you their money. So you have to please them. So you should be able to develop a client-first approach. There are times your client is saying something, even if you feel it's not right, you still appeal to them and make it look like, okay, it's fine. Let's just get this event done. So that is putting your client first. Also, you should be a good problem solver. The truth is, when it comes to events planning and event setups, there are lots of issues that may come up. But your job as an event planner is to be able to solve those problems. It's not for you to add to the problem or for you to escalate it. You should be able to solve the problem. So that is your job. There are so many times I've had to plan events and maybe what we planned did not go as planned. But at the end of the day, my duty was to bring up another solution. So you should be able to think on your feet. You should not be someone that they have to coerce you to solve a problem, but think on your feet. That will really endear you to your clients and make the client know that indeed they got the right hand to handle their events. Also, you should be able to negotiate well. Yes, why am I saying this? There are lots of vendors you put together as an event planner when you are planning an event. Your ability to negotiate prices with your vendors will help your clients. That is why they have a budget. So your ability to negotiate, assuming a decorator comes now and says, okay, for 100 guests, I'm going to charge 1 million naira. And depends on the design that is put in place. Now, the client actually wants a nice design, but the client may not have 1 million naira. I mean, we all know what's going on in Nigeria now. So if the client say, okay, please, I have 500,000 and I still want something very beautiful. Your duty as an event planner is to be able to negotiate with the decorator, with the client's budget, to achieve what the client wants, a beautiful decor. So you should learn the art of negotiation and budgeting as an event planner. Also, you should be able to multitask. What do I mean by multitasking? Multitasking means your ability to be able to do so many things at the same time. Yes, what do I mean by this? As an event planner, you are thinking of how to manage your clients. You are thinking of how the decor will be nice. You are thinking of how things will be put in place. So your ability to multitask as an event planner is very important. You won't just say, oh, because I'm planning this event, let me just stay with my concept in my house. No, you should be able to run around everything, all the breakdowns of achieving the event, like I've highlighted before, in order to make your event a reality. Now, we also want to know why clients need an event planner, because in all I've said, we have been saying clients, event planner, clients, event planner. So why do clients actually need an event planner? Why do people actually need an event planner? We can see today that some people, when they want to do their events, maybe weddings, I'm sure we are all familiar with weddings. Some people will say they want to handle it by themselves. They'll say their family member wants to do it for them. Now, those things can be very delicate, because there are certain things an event planner will do for you that other people will not do, because an event planner is actually trained for the job or trained for the business. Now, clients need to have an event planner because they need to save money. And I've highlighted that in the case of negotiation and budget. Also, they need an event planner because they want to make their vision a reality. Their vision of having a wedding, a successful wedding, their vision of having a successful conference, their vision of having a successful event. They want to make it a reality. So they need to hire an event planner that can take in all the stress for them so that they can have peace of mind. Also, they also want an event planner to take care of every detail that the event entails. So when an event planner is hired, it affords the ability. It affords the client's ability to have a perfect. So that is why clients need an event planner. So you can see that the business of event planning is a very important one in the scope of life and in the scope of things at the end of the day. So please, you can mute your volume if you have to speak over there. Thank you. Now, what are the different types of events? What are the different types of events? Events are categorized into 3. We have private events. The first one are private events. These are used by individuals who want their guests to arrive at the venue booked for the purpose of the event. Private events include weddings, wedding receptions, birthday parties, and festival gatherings. We all know about weddings. Now people do weddings in small, like low key. It's still an event. We have people that do big reception, it's still an event, or even small reception is still an event. We have birthday parties, we have naming ceremonies, we have festival gatherings. They are all private events because people, the client wants their individuals to arrive at a venue booked for that purpose. Also, we also have corporate events. These are events used by a business to promote their company's brand. I'm sure we've heard of corporate events. We all know companies that decide to promote their brands. Yeah, that is put in a category of corporate events. So they promote their brand and their products. They can be team building exercises. The events could fall under business dinners, conferences, seminars, product launches, and meetings. So all these fall under corporate events. We also have charity and fundraising events. These are events used by individuals to raise money for charity by using events such as society balls, sports events, and charitable auctions. So I'm sure at one time or the other, we have been able to see all of these kinds of events. We're making you understand the categories now where these events fall under. I hope you are following. Now, this is a testimonial of one of my students that I trained in the past, how she met me, and I trained her. Now she's a seasoned event planner. She's doing so well. She's based in the East. Yes, she's based in the East. Her business name is Rebel Events. So you can look her up on Instagram or on Facebook. She's doing so well, and her business is going on so perfectly. So that's to tell you that even with just the fact that you have a passion for event planning, when you are properly trained and given the ideas, you can actually kickstart something. So this lady actually started from nothing, but now she's doing so well. You can see the kind of event design backdrop. I'm sure this was a wedding she planned for. She's actually an event planner and a decorator too, because when I train people, I try to encourage them to know the decoration side of events, because it just gives you a good balance at the end of the day. But that does not mean that you must be an event decorator. Some people don't really like the hassle in decoration, because trust me, decoration can be very tiring because of the up and down. But if event planning, it's very okay, just as I'm explaining it to you now. I'm sorry. I really don't know why this went off again. Sorry, we are coming back on board. We are coming back on board. Can you see my screen now, please? Can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. These things could just glitch sometimes. So now we are seeing the step-by-step guide on how to start an event planning business. I'm sure you've been waiting for this. Now, step 1, do you have a business name you have put in mind? Get your business set up by getting a name for your business. Get your business set up by getting a name for your business. Now, your business name can come from different things. It depends on what your mind wants to do with that. Now, I got my business name because I looked at, I like royalty. So if you know, my business name is Regius Dynasty. Regius means royalty in Hebrew language. So I just thought of building a royal business, and I added dynasty because I want something that would transcend me, that would go from like a generational thing. And that was how dynasty came into play. So for you, you can actually come up with a business name. Secondly, make your business name legal by registering the name. Very, very important. Once you get a name, please go to CAC for Nigeria, make it legal. Check if that name is in use by other people. And if it's not in use, they will definitely register it for you, and your business is already on the way to becoming a very, very profitable one. Also, go get a business bank account. It's very important. Go set up a business bank account. These are very valid steps, and these are the steps I have used to build my event business. So the second step is now getting online presence. We are in technology age. Everything has gone technology. It's everything. You can sit in your house now, just like I'm doing, and I'm seeing seeing and speaking to everybody from different parts of the world. So now get online presence by setting up websites and updating your social media accounts, like the ones you have on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and also secure your name on these accounts. Now, that is to say that open a Facebook account for your business, open an Instagram account, you can do TikTok, you can go on Pinterest, you can even go on Twitter, on LinkedIn. But the major ones that people really come to now is Facebook and Instagram. So instead of you to be posting personal pictures or just people just be gisting on your page, utilize your page for your business. Utilize your Facebook for your business. Let people begin to know that you are now an event planner. Put your name, tell people about what you do. And we see that you are already becoming the next big thing. Before you know, people now identify you with your business. Set up a website. My website will be coming up very soon, probably this week. And I'm sure you would all love my website. And if you actually want me to teach you, we can always go deeper in the business of events plan. That means you have to subscribe to my coaching class so I can teach you in-depthly on this business. So the step 3 is get your business tools like customer relationship management tools, CRM. This will help you to put your client processing together. Now, CRM involves some applications you can use for invoicing, for scheduling, and various client management processes. It will help you to manage your clients properly and their events properly. Also, step 4 says, get your portfolio together. What do I mean by portfolio? Now, begin to get pictures of events you have done in the past. Now, I'm sure some of you have done events before. Some of you are just new to events. It doesn't really matter. You can actually get your portfolio even online. You already have the passion. Go get pictures. You can set up a style shoot. Look for, collaborate with maybe an event decorator that you already know. Get pictures from them and put it together. Let people begin to see that you are even trying to come up with something. Not for you to have any evidence, because the truth is people actually want to see your portfolio. They want to know what you have been doing before now. Now, there are lots of competitors. I'm sure you know that. So when people see the images of what you have done before, it will help them to understand your scope, and it will help you a great deal in your business. Step 5 is market your business for visibility. This is the marketing part of event planning business. It's not enough to just have an idea to do event planning. It's not enough to register a name. It's not enough to have online presence. Fine, for online presence too, it's still very important for your marketing. Now, use word of mouth to market your business to your networks. Word of mouth is the best marketing tool you can always use. When I started my business, I was always telling everybody, I just automatically I just told people, I'm now doing event planning business. Oh, I'm now doing event planning business. I'm now a decorator. Call me for your events. You know, just like that, I was able to market my business to my networks. Anybody I see, and I know, even if I feel you don't need my services, I'll still talk to you about it. Now, social media, like I've said earlier, you can also create e-flyers. There is this application that is called Canva. In fact, that is what I've used to design these templates that we are using now for this presentation. You can use it to create e-flyers. These are all the things I teach in my event planning business branding academy. I teach you how to become an in-depth event planner, a very professional one. And I can also teach you how to brand your business in such a way that you become very, very appealing to clients. Also, you can market your business through your business website. So it's very important you do all of these things to get your business well set up. Now, the last but not the least is developing a strong business plan. Your business plan should detail your niche. Now, are you planning events for only corporate events, or you want to do general event planning for all kinds of events? Your business plan should be able to know, make you highlight your target clients, and also your mission as a company. What is your mission? Your business plan should also help you outline your organizational structure and pricing structure. Also, your business plan should be able to help you streamline the contract negotiation process for your clients. In the business of event planning, you actually need a contract so that at the end of the day, you know where you are standing, your client knows where they are standing. It's not just word of mouth. So this is very important. So all these things are all embedded in your business plan. Now, I want to just highlight to you the 5 stages of event planning. 1, research and goal setting. What do we mean by research and goal setting? When a client comes to meet you for an event and say, okay, I want to do a corporate event, you ask the client, what are you expecting at the end of the day? The client tells you, I want my event to be successful. I want the people coming from abroad to be able to do this or do that. Your ability to go and research on that company is very important. What are the company? What do they really stand for? That is where research comes in. Oh, okay, the goal of a successful event, the client has told me, but how do I achieve it? This is where you now start thinking of the kind of vendors and the kind of people that you bring on board. So that is where goal setting comes forth. And your goal setting, in your goal setting scheme, you have to be smart. You have to be specific. You have to be measured. Your goals should be measured. It should be realistic, and it should be timely, because for every event, it's a planned purpose. Also, you should be able to design your event. Designing your event means, how do you want this event to be? The kind of vendors that will come on board. All of these fall into the design of the event. The third one is branding the event. Branding the event means, what is the theme of this event? What are my clients actually celebrating for this event or in this event? You should be able to identify that as an event planner. The fourth one is the coordination and the day of the event, the coordination and the day of the event, or the planning phase of the event. How is that day going to be? What are the processes that you are going to put in place? Will people sit down and have a good grasp of the event, or people will just be moving up and down? Things will be going anyhow. You should be able to identify that as an event planner. Now, the last but not the least, you should be able to evaluate your event look at a successful event. Think of what steps you can make to make your event successful. That is by getting the right vendors, by maybe getting the right venue, and putting certain things, certain details that your client has spoken to you about into consideration. So at the end of your event, you should be able to evaluate it. Did my event come out as a successful one? What are the things I did not do well? But as an event planner and a professional one, please, you have to, your aim and your goal is to make your event an excellent one and a successful one. Because you don't want people to hire you and start crying that you didn't do their event well. I've heard situations of people saying that event planner is she's not competent, he's not competent, the person did not organize my event well, I don't know what the event planner did. That should not be your story. I'm actually not training you guys to be in that kind of line. I want people to be excellent and successful event planners, just as I have been. You can check my track records on my company and how I have run my events over time. For people that know me, they know how I run my events. Now, we are not coming to the end of the class, but almost the end. In as much as you are doing this business, please try to have some fun. Try to see the beautiful side of the business. Don't look at it as just a work of, I'm just working. Try to incorporate the happy side of it, because truly the event planning business is a very happy one. It's one that will make you very fulfilled. I am a very fulfilled event planner. I'm a very fulfilled event decorator, and I'm a very fulfilled event business planning business coach. I'm very happy with what I am doing. So I also want you to be happy too with this career you are bringing on board for yourself. Now, I'm sure some of you will say, do I need any professional, or maybe I need to go to school to learn, to get, to start the event planning business? You don't really need to go to school. All you need is a good certification. Like what you are learning now is good, but you may still need to know some more. You may still need to know some more. And that is why this is a testimonial of one of my my students too. She's her name is Dimphys Events. She's actually doing well too. You can check her up too on Instagram. She's doing so well, among other people that I have trained in the past. So now she has become a sought after event decorator. She's based in Abuja though, and a better business owner. So you can see that the business of event planning is robust, and it can make you well established in life. Even I am an engineer by training, an IT engineer, but the truth is people don't even know me as that. Everybody knows me as an event planner, an event decorator, and I like it that way because I am a boss for myself. I can decide when I want to sleep and when I want to wake up. I can decide to be anything I want to be with my creativity. And when I see if the events I plan and I decorate come out so beautifully, it makes me feel, oh yes, I did this and I am glad for it. So we have come to an end of the class, but still not an end, because I'll be having a 2-day intensive workshop on event planning, coordination, and management. And that will be starting in February 26th, this year, 2022. So if you are interested in really knowing so much more on the event planning business and to really brand yourself as an event planner, it's a good one for you to join the intensive training class, but that will be a live one. That will be a live class. I would actually maybe still, if anybody wants it online, I'll find a way to still get the clip, the video clip to them online. They actually, I can give you access to that, but this one will be a live class. And the highlights for the class is to really understand the concept and career of event planning and management, to really show the importance of networks in event planning, to teach the interested people event processing and design, also business of event planning and management, and also teach people the leadership side of event planning. So it's actually going to be a very robust class. It's going to be very robust. I know you say it's a 2-day one, but trust me, you don't really need all the years to learn event planning business. All you need is a concentrated effort. So I'll be rolling out my pricing on the WhatsApp group for the 2-day intensive workshop on event planning business very soon. So you get to see it. And if you are interested, I'll show you how you can register for that, and we get the ball rolling. I hope you've all enjoyed my class. Let me know if you have questions.
Yes.
I can share some answers with us before I close the class. And thank you all for listening. I really, really, really appreciate your sense of trust in me to deliver this lecture. And I hope I delivered well. Thank you very much. So you can speak to me about your questions. Hello. 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 Hello, can I have your questions? Can I have your questions, or do we close the class? So if you cannot get your questions to me now, you can actually chat me up on Instagram or my business page, Radius Dynasty Events. You can DM me your questions, or even on the group, you can DM me your questions. I'll be there to answer your questions. You can also send me private messages on my WhatsApp so we can get the questions answered. Thank you very much. Okay, I can see someone say, how do we manage the financial aspect of is it of the client or on starting the event planning business? Okay, yes, that's fine. Let me say something on that. The financial aspect is, in fact, is close to nothing. You don't even need to spend money to be an event planner. Did you hear that? You don't need to spend money to be an event planner. Are you with me?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't need to spend money. All you need to spend is your knowledge and investing in your knowledge. And that is why I've said, come and register for the 2-day intensive workshop. If I'm going to teach you event decoration, I won't tell you to come and do a 2-day class, because I know you need more than 2 days to do event decoration. But for being a planner, all you need to invest in is your knowledge, and you can now set yourself on the go. You don't need money. You don't need to buy anything. The only thing you need to buy is your paper and your biro to be able to get your client's detailing. Do you understand? So you can see that being an event planner is a very, very, very interesting, is a very interesting profession. So you can start from nothing. I started my business from nothing. Trust me, I can say that anywhere. That is why I can share with you. I started from nothing. I didn't have 1 naira in my hand to start my business. But the truth is, immediately I trained. Of course, I paid for the training. I just got the skills I could get, and I just started speaking to people. So when people pay you money, you see that you are the one gaining. All you need to do is to use your skills for them. So one person pays you, maybe you can charge for, it depends on the kind of events. You can charge the person maybe 200,000. Did you use money to get, did you buy any special thing to get 200,000? No. So you see that the person is like using other people's money to improve yourself. Thereby you are gaining wealth. So that is my whole purpose, making people understand that you can actually start with nothing. You can start with from scratch. You can start with just your head knowledge that you get through proper training to start an event planning business. And for your information, please don't be waiting for when you get big money before you take event planning jobs. Because my aim is, after this training I have trained you today, you should now start your business, because I've given you very valid steps. Trust me, these steps can set you running. It can set your business running. Don't wait for when somebody pays you 500,000. If you see someone that will say, come and plan my event. In fact, try to encourage people to make you their event planner, so you can increase your portfolio. You can begin to get jobs. People begin to see what you can do. I did jobs for free when I started my business, but today I don't do free jobs anymore. I had to beg people to allow me plan their events, allow me decorate their events, because I wanted people to see what I am capable of doing. Get those pictures, put them on your social media, put them on your WhatsApp status. Let people begin to see that something has changed about you. The next thing, everybody begins to call you. Now, why do I like to train people? I like to train people because the sky is very big enough to accommodate all of us. Okay, look at it now. I have more than 30 people on board. Each person has their network. I have my network. All of us, only me cannot do the whole jobs in the whole of Abuja. So you have your network, you reach out to your network, you become very valuable to them. I have my network, I become valuable to my network. In so doing, we see that the world becomes a better place and people begin to add value to wherever they find themselves. So I hope this timeout has been able to make you understand the reason why you should build yourself as an event planner, and to also build a profitable one. I want us to see this sensitization class as one that can set your business started. Don't wait until when you come and register for this 2-day intensive workshop. By the time you are coming for this workshop, I want you to even come and tell me that I have my business name already. I've been able to register it in CAC. I am doing this, I've opened my social media. Come and teach me more. Coach, come and teach me more. Come and help me brand my business. Come and tell me all the things I need, the extra things I need to do. That is what I want you to see. So I hope I've been able to really convince you and encourage you to go forth and start. And as a woman, I'm sure you know you need your own money. You need your money to survive. You need your money to do a lot of things. Before I started my business, I was always relying on my husband to do everything for me. But now I don't rely on him. Anything he gives me is just an addition to whatever I already have. So please, I want you to be encouraged. Now, someone say, how much do you charge for your services? Is it better done on percentage or just having a fixed price? What's your service? Now, based on pricing is another side of event planning business that is very, very, I won't say it's controversial, but I mean, I can say it's controversial. Why? Because if you are looking at, like I said, if you are trying to get big money before you start, I'm sorry, you may not be able to get a good leverage on this business. As a starter or a beginner, please, if you, like now, somebody can tell you that I have a wedding for 400 people. Now they know that you are a beginner. You have to prove to people on what you can do. You know, this business is just like being a mechanic. I'm sorry to say that, but it's like being a mechanic. If you do my car well, I will be able to tell somebody else about you, and the person will come and fix the car, and I may just be able to charge much more than what I charge the next person. So that's why I say it's very controversial and it's relative. Now, for you to price, you look at the clients you are trying to price. You look at how the event is. If it's a wedding and you see that the client has plenty money, I'm sure this makes me feel like maybe you are trying to size somebody up. You can decide to come up with a big amount, but there are actually rules to pricing for events, for being as an event planner. There are rules to pricing, because at times you are not the only person that will be working on your events. You have to get people on board. You need to have people that will work with you, because assuming you are planning an event for 1,000 guests and it's only you in the hall on that day, trust me, you cannot handle it alone. So you are going to look at people you are going to pay that will assist you on that day, with the bride, with the groom, with the coordination in the hall and all of that. So those are the things you put into play before you can decide to have your charges as an event planner. But as a starter, you need to really grow your portfolio, and people need to see what you can do. So please start small. If you tell someone that come and pay me 200 or 250, and the person say, I don't have 250, it's 100K I have, please collect it and start building your portfolio, depending on the kind of event you have to do or the person is bringing on board for you. I just see other questions we have. Okay, so in the absence of questions, I would like to call this class a successful one, and be expecting you to join the 2-day intensive workshop, which will give you an in-depth insight into the world of event planning, coordination, and management. Because trust me, there's still so much more to learn. Until I come your way again, thank you so much for listening to me. I hope we've all learned so much and so well. I would like to see you all in my 2-day intensive class, which will be published. I'll publicize the details in the group and have you all on board. Thank you so much.